there everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today I thought I would have a little go with a new palette that I got for Christmas. I know it's February, but it takes me that long to get around to filming these things sometimes because, you know, life gets busy. And it's a brand that I've never used before, Martine Cosmetics, and it's the Martine's Diner. I don't want to oblige you too much with this. That's the box that it comes in. It's Martine's Diner eyeshadow palette. It's an £18 palette, and this is the look that I created with it. So if you want to know how I created this look with this gorgeous palette right here, then keep watching and we're just going to jump right into this video. Okay, so I zoomed you all in a bit, and this is the box for the palette right here. I absolutely love it. I love like the whole like metal detail of it. Really good. And the box is a little bit chunky for my liking. It's quite wide. It's not particularly really heavy, but it is quite chunky and it's quite hard to open. But how nice do they look? Really like that. It's got like such retro vibes, this palette. I'm really loving it, and I'm thinking today, I'm going to go for like oranges and browns today. That's what I'm feeling, that's my vibe right now. But I'm just loving the whole, I don't know if you can see that, like indented into the eyeshadow. There's like donuts and things. Let's turn it around. I just don't want to blind you with the mirror. There's, you know, there's a burger there. That's kind of some kind of like Elvis-ish type of thing. So yeah, absolutely loving it. Love the whole concept of it. And let's just see if the shadows work out to be as good as they look. Okay, so what I think I'm going to do, I'm going to take a smaller detail brush, which is my Louise number 164. I've actually set my eyes down with the Louise base, and I used my She Glam brow pencil, which I'm absolutely loving at the minute. And I think I'm going to go in with, because I want browns, but this is like a purpley brown, I'm going to go in with Frenchy right here. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pick a bit of that up, just make sure I've got no creases on my eyelids, and I'm just going to bring that just into this part here. It's not really a brown, it's more of a purple, but we're just going to go with it. I'm thinking like a whole sunset vibe today. What do you think? It's been some gorgeous sunsets around Manchester, so that's kind of the vibe I want to go for. I definitely need my Botox redoing. Okay, so there's like very minimal fallout from that. I'm going to bring it across a little bit into the lid. Yeah, very minimal fallout. It's not quite as dark as it is in the pan, but it's, you know, it's pigmented enough. Okay, there's not a lot of shimmers in this palette, which I do kind of like because I do love a matte look, and that's nice. It's gone on quite quickly, you know, there's not a lot of fallout. It's, you know, I'm about as even as I'm going to get with my uneven eyes. Yeah, it's nice. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a slightly fluffier brush and go in with Tammy, which is the burger one, and I'm just going to use that to just kind of pat just on the outer portion and then like up over the crease. Again, that's quite pigmented, very little fallout. That goes on nicer than the darker colour. I do like that. Just bring that up slightly. We will blend them. We'll blend them together. Quite like that. Let's get that other eye done. And I'm just gonna blend that slightly upwards, just into the crease. I'm liking those two colours together. I would have preferred like a darker brown. There is a black in the palette, Susie, but I would have preferred like a darker brown to like contrast that like purpley brown. I don't know if you can see, it's like a purpley brown, but they do work nice together. Okay, I'm going to go in with Matte, which is this colour right here, and I'm hoping it's like a really nice like brown orange. Now that one has got quite a bit of fallout, a lot more than the other two, but I have taken it on a fluffier brush, and I'm just gonna pat that. Oh yes, that's got the orange vibe that I was looking for. I was gonna pat that up to about there. I'm gonna go like almost into the inner corner, but not quite. And I'm just gonna use the end of the brush just to fluff that into the Tammy, which is the burger. Tammy Burger. That's a good name for a burger place. Is there a Tammy Burger? Because what I'm going to do is, I'm going to, in my inner corner, I'm going to add a bit of shimmer. Now, I don't know if I'm going to use the shimmer from this palette. There isn't like an orangey or brown shimmer, but there is like this white silver here. This is silver, a white, like this one's called Jenna, which is like a checkerboard indent, and it's like a turquoise even. And then this pink one here is a shimmer, which I do love. Oh, maybe I'll put that in there. And this Darlene, which has got like a milkshake indent. So I am loving this look though. This is taking me like so quick, super quick. So again, I'm going to pat that on the other eye. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to take the brush that has got Matty on it. I'm just going to help diffuse Frenchie, which is like our purpley brown, together, because I just think that'll look really nice. Are we thinking half lash or full lash? What do you think? I'm thinking maybe a full lash. And then again, just use that brush just to diffuse it into Tammy, which I want to call Burger now. I'm loving that, proper sunset vibes. With that, we've had some amazing sunsets these past couple of days, and it's just really just like inspired my makeup. How sad is that? Looked at them and thought, oh, I really fancy an orange eyelid. Okay, so I'm going to take a clean brush. I'm just going to blend that matte just up into the brow bone and just help bring that up and diffuse it into the outer portion of my eye. There is no real colour that I would put on my brow bone because it's white. Not with this look anyway, I wouldn't put that white on. So I may just set that with like just some powder. I do feel like I always have to set my brow bone because I do use my base to carve out my brow as well. Okay, so I'm just going to go back in with Frenchie and just make sure that we've got everything we need from it and just bring it up a little bit more. We're just trying to lift the eye slightly. So I'm going to go back in with Tammy again and just diffuse that through. Again, help Frenchie diffuse. Okay, I'm going to take a little bit of my Maybelline Matte Maker Mattifying Powder. I'm just going to do my brow bone with this because I feel like my brow bone's really bright at the moment, just to like set it down. I don't set my eyeshadow base down, my eyeshadow does that for me. If you set it down, you may get a less intense look. It may not stick as well. For me, that's what I find. There we go, see how it's really softened it now. I just didn't want to use white, which is sandy, which is amazing. It's an amazing white, but I just didn't want to use it and it just be like too much for the look. I feel like if I use some of the really brighter colours, which I will do in the summer, I'll do like a second impression. If you want to see that, let me know in the comments down below. But yeah, I'm kind of loving this right now. I really feel like it's just, yeah, loving it. I mean, you could even bring the deeper colour Frenchie further up into the lid, around the outer portion of the lid, but I just think that looks nice. It just sets it off nicely. Okay, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to take Tammy. I'm going to take the brush that it was originally on and I'm just going to run that underneath my eyes right the way along and up into the outer portion. And again, just helping diffuse the darker colour. I just put some right faces when I do this lot. I mean, don't worry about it being too neat because cleanup will happen when we conceal. And I'm going to take my small fluffy brush again, go back in with Frenchie and just put that on the outer portion. I'm not going to drag that right along because I don't think the look needs it. Now, I was a little bit dubious about this palette. I did ask for it for Christmas from my husband. It's as I say, it is a brand I've never tried before, and for something that I've never tried, I do feel like it was quite pricey. I did get it on sale, but I do feel like it was pricey. But I've got to say I'm mildly impressed. I will continue to use it and create some more looks. Let me know in the comments down below if you want to see it again and see me create some more looks with it. Because I know there is other palettes from the brand that I would be tempted to try now as well, based on the performance of these. I mean, I have only used 3 colours, but sometimes I feel like orange is quite hard to get right. Like it's a little bit like yellow. Oh, I wonder if I could put the yellow in the corner. There is a yellow called Betty, which is right there. That'd look nice right in the corner. I'm going to put yellow in. I'm going to grab a flat brush and I'm going to take the yellow, which is called Betty, and I'm just going to see how that goes, because that is super hard to get right. Okay, so it's showing. It's definitely showing. It's got a slight shimmer to it. It doesn't look like it has in the pan, but it has. But it's not like an overwhelming shimmer, and I really do think that with the orange you just really like setting it off. But it's really nice. It's really like pops that colour. Loving it. Okay, so I am loving it. I'm going to bob off camera. I'm really loving that yellow in the inner corner. I mean, oh, how nice. Well, I'm going to bob off camera. I'm going to do my lashes, my liner. I'm going to do the rest of the face because I've got a foundation I want to try, which will be a separate video. Especially on my dry skin. We're going to see how it goes. I'll link it in the description box below. Don't forget to check it out. It'll be up before or after this. But anyway, stop talking. I'm going to go and finish this off and I'm going to come back. So, this is the finished look right here. I am absolutely loving this eyeshadow palette. I am loving the finish. I loved the colours. Let me grab the palette. There was only, I said matte, it's actually matte. I said matte, oh well. I just love the colours. I feel like I'm just going to gravitate toward this in summer and winter. You know, this is very much a spring look for me. Loving it, loving the whole orange concepts. I'm loving I cannot wait to get these going. I may try another video with those. If you want to see that, let me know in the comments down below. If you want to see a second impressions video, I am more than willing to film that. Would I buy more Martine Cosmetics products? Yes, I would. It is quite pricey. I think originally this was nearly £50 from Beauty Bay. I did get it in the sale just before Christmas. I got my husband to buy it me for Christmas. It's one of the things that I asked for because I always have a look, and it was just something that I've not seen before. I do like the little logo. I like the whole thing, the whole concept of it. I like the whole Martine's Cosmetics, Martine's Diner palette. It's really, really nice. You know, I'm gonna keep going with it. You know, these pinks would probably be really, really nice for Valentine's Day as well, or anything like that. I did say it didn't have that many shimmers in it, but looking at it now it does. It's got like 10 mattes and 8 shimmers, which I feel like is quite a good ratio. I do tend to gravitate more towards mattes in my old age, but no, I absolutely love it. I hope you enjoyed me creating this look. If you want to know what foundation I used, I will link that video down below, either before or after this video. I'll go back and relink it. I hope you enjoyed this video and I hope to see you in the next one, guys. Bye.